Okay, so go ahead. Maybe you can give us a bit of an introduction.
Okay, well, Jos Schommers. I'm working in supply chain for over 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
The last 18 and a half years with Western Meyer.
Yeah.
And we are a producer of frozen fries. So we turn potatoes into French fries. That's what we do. And I'm currently responsible for the strategic supply planning. So we're trying to look at least a couple of years ahead to see what investments we need to do and how we can improve our total network and also the supply chain. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And maybe you can give us a general overview of how the company works. So do you are focused on the production process, right? So you get the potatoes from farmers, so you transform them into finished product.
Yeah, we try to manage the seed potatoes, have the best quality of seed potatoes available, and we distribute that to farmers who normally work for many years with us. They are working for their own, but they provide potatoes to us. Potatoes come in this part of the world one time out of the field per year.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire harvest has to be used in the next year. So we have to be able to store them properly, to make sure that the quality remains okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ever buy potatoes yourself, you know how difficult it is to preserve them and to use them for a longer period.
Yeah.
Well, we need good quality potatoes to also produce good quality fries. Normally the potatoes are stored at the farmers.
Mm-hmm.
And we collect them when we need them. We make high quality French fries. We deliver to customers like McDonald's and Burger King, KFC, and many restaurants and wholesalers in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Our parent company is located in the US, and they normally provide the French fries to the US market and the rest of the world. But the rest of the world is very big, so we try to help them out, and we also deliver products to, for instance, the Far East, Australia, South America, whatever is needed.
Okay.
We cannot produce all our fries in the entire year, so we also produce to stock.
Okay.
And all our products are deep frozen and stored in what we call cold stores, warehouses with the freezing capabilities.
Okay. Okay, so basically you buy the seeds yourselves, or do the farmers buy the seeds?
We buy the seeds and we sell that to the farmers.
Okay, so you buy the seeds and you sell them to the farmers, and then the farmers sell you back the potatoes.
Yes.
Okay, and I will ask you later about this, but it's very interesting, to me at least. So you then get the potatoes one time a year, right? Or do you get them from the farmers? You get them from the farmers once a year?
Well, no, they come out of the field once a year. The farmers store them, and we collect them when we need them. But I think in an average store, there is more than just what we need for one day.
Yes, I understand. Okay, and then you transform them. Do you have several factories, several plants?
Yeah, we have in Europe 6 factories.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We have 4 of them in the Netherlands, 1 in Austria, and 1 in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Transport is outsourced, and also storage is outsourced.
Okay.
So we work with the transport company to transport the potatoes from the farmers to our factories.
Mm-hmm.
And once we have produced the French fries, another company is bringing them to the warehouses where they are stored.
Okay.
In principle, we have a couple of cold stores where we stored all our French fries. We have one in the which we use in the UK. We have one in Austria, and we have 3 in the Netherlands.
Okay. Okay. I understand. And from there, you serve your customers, which is basically the HoReCa industry.
Yeah. Yeah. And also that transport is outsourced.
Okay. Clear. Do you also serve retailers?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it more restaurants and cafe, or is it more retailers?
No, retail is a relatively small part of our total business.
Okay. I understand. Okay. That's clear to me. Mirai, Tianyu, do you have any specific questions so far?
I think you said that farmers store the potatoes for a while, then they send it to you when you need it, right?
Yeah.
So, like, do you provide them some standards for how to store the potatoes, or do you how they store? Okay.
Yes. And we also are looking at the quality while they are in the storage to make sure that they do not develop in a bad way. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if you look at your supply chain here in EMEA, do you think it's more of a agile or it's more of a cost-effective supply chain?
Yeah, it's food, so it must be cost effective. Margins are not very big, so you have to be aware of the total cost.
Yeah.
And since we are talking about frozen products, they're always in stock. So we cannot produce them at demand of the customer.
Yeah.
We have to make sure that they are already available.
Okay. So, so you have a product that is always in stock. Do you have problems with stock out? So is it a worry that you might get orders that you cannot fill in?
Well, forecasting is always difficult.
Yeah.
And we produce to forecast, so yeah, have sometimes out of stocks that happens. Yeah.
What is the main issue that keeps you awake at night regarding your supply chain?
Currently, it's COVID.
Yeah, currently it's COVID. Of course, that's the same for everyone, right?
Yeah, well, all the restaurants closing is, of course, very bad for our business.
Yeah.
So at one time in the past year, we had only 40% of our sales still, and that is not sufficient to keep the factories running.
Yeah.
So that's the main issue. Furthermore, the margins are not big, so we try to cut out costs in the entire supply chain, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So essentially, you say, well, of course, COVID is eating the HoReCa industry more than other industries. That's very clear. That has a repercussion for you. And if I understand correctly, you are now at 40% of what you were.
No. There was one time that we were at 40%. I think now we are back at 90%. All the restaurants opening again, and fast food chains are working everywhere. So that helps.
Okay. I understand. Okay.
We cannot survive very long if we only sell at 40% of our capacity. Yeah?
Yes, I can imagine. With low margin, it's probably not possible.
No.
Yes. Okay, so if I understood correctly, if I look at your supply chain, then your main objective is minimizing the cost to serve the customers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's less, let's say,